Good morning, good morning, good day, good evening, wherever you might be watching from. Thank you so much for joining me this morning on another tea time session with Tili. I hope you're having a great start to your morning. If you're watching right now, please let me know where you're watching from. And if you do watch this on a replay, please do say hi and also let me know where you're watching from. I'd really love to hear how global we are. So this morning, I just wanted to come on here again and say hi to all of you. And hopefully, whatever I share with you today would empower you and inspire you somehow. And for those of you that do not know me, my name is Tili Naivaluanga, and I am a mom to four beautiful children, a wife, and now a digital business owner. And this welcome to my business page. I have been doing this tea time sessions, right from last year, and the whole reason was to just bring value to my business page and also to bring about some positivity. I started this, like I've always said, every week. Mondays is usually the most challenging day of the week, especially if you're working from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. And I thought that, whatever I shared today or every Mondays with you could empower you somehow. So I hope you have your cup of tea or coffee or a cold drink, especially if it's really really hot. And if it's really really cold, I hope you have something warm, to keep you warm. So today I have a very, very simple topic. And like I say, I am not an expert in any of this, but whatever I share is just to do with my own experience. And I hopefully, whatever I've been sharing so far has inspired you somehow. So this morning, I just wanted to talk about gratitude, and the reason why I wanted to talk about gratitude is because lots and lots of time we take lots and lots of things for granted. And I guess I just wanted to share this with you because, I've been thinking about gratitude a lot. And I wanted to just come on here and share it also with you. The reason why I wanted to talk about gratitude is because most of us, take life for granted. Most of us take things for granted and we hone in on what we don't have. And we like to complain about what's not happening rather than what we have and what we should be grateful for. So, if you've woken up this morning, if you're having a bad start to your day, if you've woken up this morning, you need to be grateful. You ought to be grateful. You got to be grateful for that because some people out there are actually fighting for their lives. And here we are, complaining about things that should not really matter. So, that's what I wanted to talk to you about is gratitude. And the reason why I wanted to talk to you, like I said earlier, is because we talk about we take things for granted. And this past year has been a year of reflection for me. And I came across I've been practicing gratitude, right from when we were small, because you're always told to be grateful, especially when you're growing up. But I never really stopped to actually practice it, like practice it consistently. And I started doing this last year. I came across this book, The Magic, written by Rhonda Bynes, and I was introduced to this book through this digital business. And it talks about practicing gratitude. And before that, the funny thing before that, I started my journal. I started, writing down things that I should be grateful for, and that's before I came and read this book called The Magic. But once I started reading The Magic, I knew that I was on the right page. So what I do to practice gratitude is I started writing down, at first, in the beginning, I started writing down 5 things that I was grateful for. Every evenings after my day, I would sit down and write 5 things that I'd be grateful for. But now I've moved down, I moved down to 10. I mean, there's so many things that you should be grateful for. So what I do is I write down what I'm grateful for. So it could be as simple as waking up this morning, thanking God for the breath of life, because if it wasn't for the breath of life, I wouldn't be here today. So I write down things that I'm grateful for and the reason why I'm grateful about those things. And I've experienced that when I do that consistently, all the things that, everything in my life just flows, you know, and everything that I go through just I go through it so easily. It's not a challenge. When I look at challenges that come in my life, I'm not thinking of it as a challenge. I'm thinking of, okay, what could I learn from this? Or okay, I've gone through it. What do I learn from this situation? It makes you look at life so differently, and it makes you appreciate the things around you so much more. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, was just gratitude. If you've woken up this morning and you've had a great start to your day and everything is looking great for you, then stick to that bandwagon and continue with that happy spirit throughout, because I tell you, it will carry you today and throughout the rest of the week. But if you've woken up this morning on the wrong side of bed and you seem to be angry with life and angry with everything around you, pause, just pause for a moment and think about what you're angry about. Is it worth getting mad? Is it worth it? If it's not worth it, then change your thinking right now, change your attitude, because your attitude will determine you being full of gratitude. So if you have woken up in the wrong side of bed, pause and tell yourself or ask yourself what you're thinking of. Is it worth it? Is it worth you being mad the whole day? Will it change your current situation? If it's not gonna bring you any good, then think of your next right move. Think of things that will build you up rather than tear you down. So to this morning, I just wanted to come on here and encourage you, um, to start, having a journal. Have a journal that you can write down all the things that you're grateful for, all the things that you feel that will bring you joy. I mean, it could be as simple as waking up this morning. I always say that all the time, but you can see that you have to be grateful that, you have eyes to see and experience all that is around you. You can look at your loved ones and, appreciate their looks. You can hear their voices every day. Some people can't hear, they haven't heard anyone's voice ever since they've been born. So, take the little things and be grateful for that. You have arms, you have legs, you can write, you can sing, you can dance, you have a whole functioning body. If your body is fully functioning, you ought to be grateful, because some people cannot even move from their bed. So there are so many things that you can be grateful for. So this morning, I just wanted to come on here and remind you that there are so many things that you should be grateful for, like waking up this morning, like having cup of tea, like food to eat, a roof over your head. All those things we take for granted. Lots of us who live in a home, who have food to eat, and um, always have lots to complain about. But if you really pause and look around you, there is so many things that you got to be grateful for. So this morning, guys, I just wanted to, guys, ladies, everyone out there, if you've come across this video and if you are having a great day, then good on you. Keep on going. If you're having a challenging morning or challenging week, whatever those challenges are, there's always a way out. There is always a way out. And practice gratitude. Gratitude is something that we all need to practice every day, because once you start being grateful for the things that you have, all the things that you hope for just comes in. Because when you have gratitude, you're grateful for the little things that you have, the Lord will bless you with more. If you have things to complain about every day, then why should you be blessed with more when you're complaining with the little things that you have? So this morning, I just wanted to encourage you. Practice gratitude, guys. Practice gratitude. It's been working for me, and I know it can work for you also. So I hope that whatever I've shared with you brings you some sort of joy and empowers you, because I believe it works. I believe that practicing gratitude works. And that's what I just wanted to share with you. Practice gratitude, guys. If you haven't, if you always just say, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. Yes, you are grateful. I I understand that, but it's good to go on, write it down, keep a journal. And sometimes when I look back on what I've written down, it brings me lots of smile. It brings me lots of smiles when I look back and look at the things that I've written down, and compare it to where I am now. That's when I say, thank God for all that has happened, and thank God for where I am today. So, whatever it is that you're going through, practice gratitude, guys. Have a beautiful morning and have a great week. I hope to see you next week. Bye.